Yeah.
Good evening and welcome back to Crawfordsville High School for tonight's 8th grade contest between the Crawfordsville Middle School Athenian 8th grade football team and the Frankfort Hot Dogs. This is Scott Smith along with Coach Rhett Welliver and Justin Duggar. Officials are just wrapping up the coin toss. Looks like Frankfort has won the toss and is elected to defer, so the Athenians will receive the opening kickoff. And they come into the game, Coach. They're 1-1. They had a big win last Tuesday night, I think it was.
It was yes.
Over North Putnam, down at North Putt. Beat them 34-6. Had a good win last year against these Frankfort Hot Dogs as well.
Right. Well, first of all, last week's win, it was good to see because last year against North Putt, it was a one-score game. And they really dominated the game overall. Should have been bigger margin than it was. And I feel like the same thing this year, not last year, with the Hot Dogs. We went up there. We actually made 2 trips to Frankfort last year. We got up there, it started pouring on Tuesday night. Ended up going on Thursday night, I think. It may have been Wednesday night. But, and we just were not sharp at all.
Right.
And we just felt like we dominated the game, and it should have been a lot larger margin than what it was. But the key is turnovers.
Yes.
If we don't turn the ball over, then I really think that we should control the game. Unless Frankfort has come up with some new personnel, which is always a possibility,
right? Or
some kids have grown a bunch, or something like that.
Yeah.
But I really look forward to, maybe these guys doing the same thing they did last week against North Putt.
Right. Looks like number 23, Ivan Duarte, will kick off for the Hot Dogs. Back deep for the Athenians is number 21, Kagan Fields, and number 20. Maybe 22? It's got to be 22, Evan Cheney.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago it was Cheney. I'm sure it is.
Yep. So here's the kick by the Athenians. It's going to bounce down, and Cheney's going to field it at about the 18-yard line. Oh, boy. Hit him kind of high. I thought maybe you might have a face mask there, but no flag on the play. Crawfordsville will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
To the Athenian 30-yard line, and that's where CMS begins the ball game 1st and 10.
Boy, Cheney was just trying to run him over.
He was. I was really surprised at that.
Yeah, me too.
Now, Evan he's more of a runner like that. For his size, he's a physical runner.
Mm-hmm. He is.
But still, if he makes one little move, I think he gains probably another close to 10 yards.
Right, yeah, because there weren't many guys back here behind. I think we're trying to get the football situated here.
It'll be 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Crawfordsville.
Well, what do you think? I think we're going to go wide left here on the first play. We're going to see how our speed matches up with their speed, I think.
Where's 26 at? We were kind of looking for him earlier.
Middle linebacker?
Is that him in the middle there?
I think so.
Sure looks like him. Handoff out to Fields, and he's going to break it outside. Made this corners. Yes, and then he takes it forward. He's going to say he stepped out of bounds right before the first down marker.
Yeah, we did actually, Kagan broke that off and went wide. And if you watch Kagan run, that's where he's comfortable running. He's not nearly as comfortable running inside. If you want that inside yardage on this team, I think you go to Evan or Ethan Powell.
Right. And I'm sure you're going to see one of those two right here.
I would think so.
Yeah. Zaire Morgan's a quarterback. Snap to him. He hands it off up the middle. That's to Cheney. Cheney's going to go forward.
Wow, did you see that offensive line surge?
Oh, man. Yeah.
I mean, that was just, whoa, Cheney's down.
Yep.
Now.
For the Dogs.
Yeah, Cheney's down. Looking like he's got his knee.
Yeah. And that can't make the Cheney family feel very good.
No.
With Evan's older brother Calvin, he's had at least two knee surgeries.
2 knee surgeries, yeah.
And I think Calvin's going to be back. Is it this week or next week?
I think it's next week.
Okay.
I think it's next week.
Being a senior,
yeah.
That's going to help. Just from the leadership standpoint,
right.
as much as anything, getting
exactly.
him back on the field.
Right.
I mean, he can be a leader on the sideline, but it's not the same as being on the field,
right.
being a leader.
Exactly. Being an emotional leader, a guy by example, and he's definitely going to be part of that when he gets back into the lineup for the Athenians.
Yeah, I imagine he'll just start out going one way.
Probably. Yeah.
I would imagine defense.
That's exactly my thought as well.
Put him there in the middle.
Right. And say, hit whatever comes your way.
Yep.
So it looks like they're working on Evan's left knee.
Yeah, it's really kind of strange because he was going straight.
Right.
And most knee injuries are when they're running laterally.
Right, exactly. Unless maybe somebody's helmet came in from the side there. You never know. Very proud of Mom. Mom's still sitting in the bleachers over here. So shout out to Heather Chady for still sitting on the bleachers.
Yeah.
My wife would have been at the fence by now. So.
Well, and I think Evan is probably okay, but I mentioned this 2 weeks ago about learning when you're hurt and when you're injured. Mm-hmm. In 7th grade, most of the time I don't think they really know.
Right.
But by the time they get to be 8th graders, they certainly have a lot better idea.
Exactly.
And by the time they're a freshman,
right.
And unless they have not been challenged
right.
with the situation.
Right, exactly.
Then they know most of the time.
Right.
And like Evans walking off, you don't see a limp or anything there. I would imagine he's okay, but at the same time, they're probably going to play a little safe here for a little bit.
Right. Yep. He's going to walk it off. He's not going to go over and sit down, I can tell you that.
You don't see him getting any ice or anything like that. That's an indication he's going to get back in the game.
Right, exactly. All right. 1st and 10 from the 44. Here's a snap to Morgan. He pitches it out to Fields. Fields turns it up the middle. Hang on to that football, Kagan. He's going to get upfield for a gain of about 4. That'll bring up 2nd and about 6. Again, Coach, we talked about Mikael Willis in that first game just running effortlessly. And, it doesn't look like Kagan's running hard there, but trust me,
he is.
He's running hard. You know, I mean, just good job by him turning up the field, taking what the defense gives you. And,
exactly. I like that a little bit better from Kagan that time. He did get the ball up the field a little quicker than he normally does.
Right. He usually tries to stretch it out as much as he could. That time he just kind of went right where the opening was and picked up 4 big yards here, set up a 2nd and 6 at their own 48-yard line. Morgan's going to roll out to the left. Uh-oh. Zaire can run the football.
Job.
Good job by Zaire. He's going to pick up a 1st down. So give Morgan a gain of about 8-9 yards. I haven't seen him pop up over on the sideline. There he is. I haven't seen him pop up on the sideline yet.
Nope, he hasn't. Well, I think the backup is Evan Cheney.
Yep. And Evans working that knee a little bit. There's a lot of equipment over there on the Frankfort sideline from the 7th graders, and I'm not sure if maybe.
Well, he might have landed on the football too.
No, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, if you've never done that before, that football's pretty hard.
It is. It is. Yeah.
And it can take the air out of you right now.
Exactly. So who's your 3rd string quarterback, Coach? Is it Fields or is it Powell?
You could go either way.
Yeah.
I mean, I really felt like last year coaching these guys, we had 4 quarterbacks. I mean, we have 4 guys that could quarterback.
Right.
I'd probably prefer to go with Powell so that I don't have to move Kagan from where he is.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I don't see an assistant coach trying to find a quarterback, and you got to have a quarterback unless you take a timeout.
Right.
If we take a timeout, then Zaire can come back in on the next play. If we don't, then we got to come up with a quarterback, and no one's. I don't see that going on.
Right. I'm not sure. I can't see that far what they're working on Zaire over there, but
yeah, we've only got 10 guys lined up out there on the field for our offense.
Looks like they're bringing 59 Kyle Fruits. Have a little conversation with him, and 85 Sean Gaskins. Well, during this timeout, there's Zaire. He's back up walking.
Well, Coach Morgan's talking to Kagan Fields, so maybe Kagan will be the quarterback.
The injured Athenian now on his feet. Let's have a nice hand for number 2.
Not sure where his helmet is.
Coach May's got his helmet.
Coach May's got his helmet? Okay.
You know, if Evan's not ready to, well, Zaire he's out right now because he threw his wristband as it plays. He threw it away, threw it off.
Oh, who'd they give it to? It almost looks like they gave it to number 11. That's Gavin Chaney.
Hensley? Number 88, Ian Hensley.
I think Hensley's going to be the quarterback.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
there you go.
He can do it.
Ian Hensley wearing 88, playing quarterback.
Yeah, when's the last time you saw 88 quarterback?
98, Denard Robinson was about the last one I saw this high. So here's a handoff to Fields. Oh, geez. And he put it on the ground.
There is a fumble on the play. It appears that the Hot Dogs have recovered.
Yep, Frankfort got good penetration on that. Number 57, Kevin Lopez, hit Fields not too long after he received the football and put it on the ground. I didn't see who recovered it, Coach. But
Well, it looked like to me, again, here we go. I'm sure Ian's had very, very, very few reps. But it looked like the handoff was high. Mm-hmm. And Kagan, without going back and looking at it exactly, I don't think Kagan ever really had the ball.
Right. No, I don't either. But good sign for Crawfordsville. 22, Evan Chaney's back out on the defensive side of the football here. So
games are being streamed live on Crawfordsville Athletics YouTube.
Maybe a chance here just to kind of give Zaire a chance to kind of stretch it out a little bit. He seems to be kind of stretching I don't know if it's an ankle or if he's stretching a thigh.
It looks more like a muscle the way he's
the way he's kind of stretching it out there. Again, I don't know if it's his ankle or he just got a cramp over there. So Frankfort will take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. This will be Frankfort's first time with the football here.
I bet that's 26 there.
Yeah. I bet so too. He's a pretty good-sized young man.
Yeah.
Frankfort under center. Kind of running the wing tee. They'll send 24 in motion. Handoff right up the middle to number 26. And he gets forward. He goes ahead for a gain of about 5. Bring up 2nd and 5 for Frankfort. This is a little bit more of the traditional Frankfort offense you're used to seeing here, Coach.
Yeah.
At least on that play.
The way 26, and what is his name? I need Ethan Cook. With his build, I'm just going to use that.
Oh, yeah. Don't know what kind of speed he has, but between the tackles, he should be a pretty bruising runner.
Our line needs to just plug things up there. Boy, we got 10 guys in. Oh, fumble. We got it. We have it. I believe Ian Hensley, maybe? Nope. No, they got it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
He did. So there is a loss of about 2 on the play. That'll bring up third and about 7. Coach Morgan says, you want to run up the middle, I'll put 10 guys right on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So, yep. And bring up third and about 7 for Frankfort right at the 50. I'm trying to get who the quarterback is. Quarterback's number 5, Sam Michael. Cook in the backfield. 24, Lane Todd is one of your running backs. And here's another man in motion.
We're good. We're good.
Good job.
Is that Gavin?
Gavin Kenny on the tackle. Good pursuit out there by...
we got a flag.
Yep, good pursuit out there by Alex Hernandez as well. There's a flag in the backfield. That usually results in a hold or a...
Also in on the stop was Hernandez for the Athenians.
Holding.
Short gain on the play.
Yeah. What do you do, Coach? You send him back?
Oh, yeah.
Personal foul.
Yeah.
Illegal hands to the blocking the other way.
That would be a blind side then if it was a personal foul, I believe.
Yeah. I don't know what this is. I forget what that is.
It's from the spot.
Yep. 15-yard penalty. So it'll set up third and about 21. Personal foul. I believe that's an illegal block in the back is what that was. So.
Personal foul to call against the Hot Dog. Moves them back to the Frankfort 36-yard line, where it will be...
So first and 10, third and a long way.
Yeah, 21.
14, yeah, 21 yards. Third and 21. I almost bet you see 26 here.
Well, yeah. I would go ahead and give it to him.
I would too. You don't want to throw an interception here in this area.
Pass.
5 back to throw, and it's intercepted. Evan Chaney steps in front of that. So give the Athenians the football. First and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Nice job by Evan. Just kind of letting the play develop and just stepping in front of the throw.
I'm glad you saw that. I didn't see a thing through this camera.
Really? You didn't see it?
I got that sun.
Yeah, it's a killer right now.
First and 10 from their own.
So nice job by Evan. He just kind of let that play develop right in front of him and just kind of stepped in front of it.
Yeah,
and
that's an improvement from last year.
Yeah, it is.
Evan would let the receiver get behind him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, he was running step for step with him there and then just kind of stepped in front and got it.
We still have Ian Hensley out at quarterback.
Yep. I'm still trying to figure out what they're working on here on Morgan. I'm not sure if it's a cramp or if it's an ankle, but Luke Raynard, the center for the Athenians. Ian Hensley, the quarterback. Oh, boy, they were...
Yeah, that didn't look right, did it?
Nope. Here's a pass out to Chaney, who drops it.
Pass intended for 22 Chaney,
so
incomplete.
That'll set up second and about 10.
The ball still at the Athenian 49-yard line.
I'm a little surprised at that play.
I was too.
I mean, they really haven't stopped us running.
No.
We fumbled the ball on a run.
Little change of quarterback. Nope. Here's a pitch out from Hensley out to Kagan Fields. Kagan with the stiff arm. He can't get away from number 23. That's Ivan Duarte. But the Athenians will pick up 6 on the play on the pitch from
Ian did a nice
Fields.
Ian did a nice job drawing the defense to him, but our line really blew the Frankfort line off the ball again.
Right.
We've done that
for the hot dog.
running to the right, where we have just dominated the line, running to the right.
Yep. Hensley back to pass. He's going to break away from one guy. He's going to be drugged down just about a yard short of the first down marker. I thought he was going to pick it up there for a minute. Somebody did a nice job of closing out for Frankfort. But that'll set up 4th and about 1 at their hot dog 42.
Is Cheney in there?
Yes.
I'm giving it to Cheney.
Up the middle?
Up the middle. Right behind Blaze Jones. Big number 76.
I think Blaze has the Frankfort.
Yeah, Blaze.
Number 91.
And no problem, man. No problem for Blaze. Nope.
They're going to give it to Fields up the middle. Nice job by Kagan. Again, Coach, the nice job by him taking what the defense will give him. Just running hard right up the middle, picking up an extra
Again,
first
that's
down.
an improvement for Kagan from last year.
Right.
Anytime he ran up the middle, he was really tentative. He was like tippy-toeing around looking to bust it outside, even on that play.
Right.
And that was, here I come.
Right.
Like to see that.
Exactly.
Because with a guy like that, you run hard to the point of contact, and if you break one tackle, you're probably gone with his speed.
Yep.
That's the lateral.
Hensley gets it out to number 32. That's
Powell.
Ethan Powell. Thanks for correcting me before I had a chance to butcher that one. That's a loss of 1 on the play.
Bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, that was definitely a lateral.
43-yard line.
So, bring up 2nd and 11 from the Frankfort 38. All right. Hensley pitches it out left to Fields. Fields on a nice little cutout. Nice job by him. He couldn't break away from that tackle.
Hey, I am really impressed with Kagan tonight.
Yeah.
Just his cutting, it's much sharper.
Right.
He's just a better runner.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
For the hot dog.
As the game goes, again, I think I mentioned this 2 weeks ago, as the game goes, those good running backs, they usually get better.
Right.
They get better.
Yep.
The results get better.
Exactly. Snap back to Hensley. Hensley back to throw. Has somebody over the middle. That's Gavin Kinney. Kinney got behind. Yep, Kinney got behind the defense. Nice job by Hensley to look up and find him. That'll be the Athenians' 1st down and 10 at the hot dog 12-yard line. Good pass by Hensley.
Yeah.
Just throw it right over the middle and, good pass.
12-yard line.
Kenny got behind the defense.
Well, what was good about that is the ball was thrown over a guy and under a guy.
Right.
And that's not always easy to do.
Here's a handoff out the middle to Powell. Powell's going to get it down inside. Nope, right at the 10-yard line. I thought he was inside the 10, but they're going to say he's down at the 10. Gain of 3 for Ethan. Gain of 2 for Ethan. Bring up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line. That should be the last play of the first quarter. The time winding down.
The ball right at the 10-yard line. We're bringing 2nd and 8.
All right, that'll be the end of the first quarter with your score. Frankfort nothing, Crawfordsville nothing. However, the Athenians have the ball 2nd and 8 at the hot dog 10-yard line.
Not a bad first quarter other than the fumble.
Right.
That's the only thing that stopped the offense. Defense is good.
Yeah. Defense played well.
Yeah.
Defense played well. A little worried the first play could get 6 yards, but nice job by him to make the adjustment and put a stop to it. So
Well, I really like, again, too, what Coach Morgan's doing with our defense. We're just getting more guys in position to make a play.
Right.
It may not be what they'll do next year at the high school level.
Right.
But when you're talking about playing at this level, it's probably what you need to do.
Right, exactly.
And you're looking for, I don't care, you're looking to win.
Right.
And because, that's what you're looking for at the high school level, but you need to build some confidence amongst the players and the program. And, then moving forward, if you need to make some changes, you can make some changes, but they've got the confidence to go with that.
Right, exactly. And, some of these guys can step in next year and make an impact, possibly. We're a young football team.
It just depends on how many guys we get out.
Right.
Like, we need to get some more of the guys out that didn't come out this year that should be playing. That it just gives you more options. It makes practice better, practice more competitive.
Right.
The more competitive your practice is, more likely you're going to be more competitive in games. It just all goes together.
Is Joseph Hollinger not playing? Oh, there he is. I see him. Okay. All right. 2nd and 8. Hensley still at quarterback. Oh, he's got him open. Here's a pass down to Patton, and Patton's going to take it in for the touchdown. Powell. Daggone it. Ethan Powell in for the touchdown. I apologize. So, Ian Hensley, 10 yards to Ethan Powell. Ethan was wide open rolling out of the backfield. Yeah. Nice job by Ian just to kind of lay it out there, let Ethan catch it, and touchdown Crawfordsville. Gives them a quick 7-0 lead here to start the second quarter.
Coach May's doing a good job of mixing the plays up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Frankfort was looking for the run big time there,
right.
And just bit. And actually, I think Ian might have been able to run it in himself.
Oh, I do too. But giving Ian some confidence at the quarterback spot, throwing the football, and so here's that run. He's going to give it back to Powell. He's going to drive forward, and he's going to be just short. So Ethan Powell stopped just short of the goal line, but Crawfordsville takes a 6-0 lead with 8 seconds gone by here in the second quarter. So, Coach, good drive there, off the turnover. Drive it down, put it in the end zone, exactly what you want to do. And good start for them to start the second quarter. Especially with your quarterback sitting on the sidelines. That's a good start. So that's what you need.
Ian did a nice job there, stepping in. I wasn't ready for him to be the backup quarterback. Again, not that he's not capable, but he's, again, I think I mentioned this last week, but overall this team is really intelligent.
They are.
And just from that standpoint alone, Ian could step in and run the offense.
Right.
Last year, by the end of the year in practice, we would go through our plays. The coaches never called a play.
Really?
The guys just did. And they just would go through the whole playbook on their own.
Huh. Wow. Here's the kick by
Fields.
Taken there at the 22 by number. I didn't see who that was. Number 23, Duarte on the return. He gets it up to about the Frankfort 45-yard line. 44-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Frankfort. They'll start just their second drive of the game.
Yeah. But it really reminds me of how this 8th grade group finished off their season last year, 7th grade. We went up to North Montgomery, and I think North had one play in the first half.
Wow.
Our opening drive was 9.5 minutes long.
Wow. So you guys beat North, didn't you?
Yeah, bad.
That's what I thought. Michael at the quarterback. Handed off to 26. Nice job.
Okay.
Who was that? Who's up off the bottom of that pile?
33.
Number 50. Zachary Christina on the tackle.
Okay.
And number 33, Ethan Patton.
Okay.
Making the tackle as well. Gain of about 4 for Ethan Cook.
And number 32, Ethan Powell, in on the stop for the Athenians. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Hot Dogs. The ball still in Frankfort territory at the 48-yard line.
So 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6 from the 42. 48. Michael at quarterback, they're going to send 23. That's Duarte in motion. They're going to hand it off up the middle to number 26. And he's going to barrel forward for a gain of about 5.
We're just going to get a heavy dose of that.
Oh, yeah, big time. Tackle made by number 62.
We don't have a 62.
52.
Well, no, you're right. It was 62, but it's not listed out there, and I do not recognize the player.
47-yard line.
Where's he at? Is he one of the defensive tackles?
No, middle linebacker. That might be Matt Johnson.
Okay. 10 guys on the line of scrimmage here. You're going to see 26 back up the middle. And he's going to power forward for a gain of about 2 yards, just enough for a first down. That'll give Frankfort their first down.
And he does.
At the Athenian 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line of the Athenians.
Number 88, looks like we're running quite a few guys in and out here,
Yeah,
Coach.
for sure.
Yeah,
Same thing they did 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Michael under center. Here's a handoff to 23. Oh, boy. They're going to call a face mask on that? He might call offensive face mask on that, Coach. He looked like he had a little bit of face mask on Ethan Powell.
Well, if technically it's not a face mask unless you actually grab it offensively.
Right.
On the stop for the Athenians.
You can actually have your hand on it offensively as long as you don't grab it. Now, defensively, you can't even have your hand on it.
Right. Let's see what the call is here. Dead ball. Face mask on the Athenians. Wow. That's not who I thought the face mask would be on.
27-yard line.
That penalty will be declined. So go Frankfort 1st and 10 at the Crawfordsville 28.
No, they tacked that on.
Oh, did they tack it on?
Yeah.
Okay. Must have been a 5-yard.
It was.
Okay.
Got Blaze in there in the middle now. That's a good move.
Yep. Here's the handoff.
Stay wide.
He's going to keep it. Michael's
good job.
Keep it.
Good
nice
job.
Good job by the Athenian defense. Yeah, this is a little more traditional Frankfort offense that you used to see, and they'll send the wing backs in motion and just try to confuse you a little bit onto who has the football. Good job by the young men to stay with it.
See, that makes a big difference. If you got Blaze there in the middle of the defensive line,
right.
Cook's not going to be able to run the ball as effectively.
No.
Now, Blaze came out. That's Blaze Jones.
Right,
Blaze
exactly.
Jones. Blaze is a big boy.
He is a very big boy. Coach,
he's not just big. He's really, really strong.
He is.
He's not the quickest guy in the world, but he's really strong.
Right. Athenians have 10 in the box here. They're going to roll back to pass. He's got plenty of room to run out here.
Number 5, Sam Michael.
They're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
And another penalty flag, I think. Yep.
They're going to, call. It's got to be a block in the back.
A marker on the play.
Well, over there, our defensive end, Alex Hernandez, let his outside contain get away from him there.
Yep. That's a block in the back.
Alex is really quick.
He is.
I'm a little surprised he must have just taken an inside route on that,
right,
and go inside that tackle.
So that'll negate a 9-yard gain and bring the ball back to the 29-yard line, make it 2nd and 11 for the Hot Dogs. Four minutes to go here in the first half. 6-0 Crawfordsville. Sam Michael under center for Frankfort.
Ball on the ground. Well, that's ours.
Wow. I mean, was that a pitch back to Todd?
It was, yeah, but it was ugly.
I really thought that Cook had the ball going up the middle. 26 had the ball going up the middle, and then there's 3 Crawfordsville guys around the football. So,
hey, we have almost 4 minutes left here in the half. And again, Coach May wants to score.
Exactly. Well, this is the second turnover we forced, and this is our 3rd possession. So
we're leading in the turnover battle.
Oh, big time. Yeah. we gotta put it in the end zone here because
hey, you know,
the opening second half kickoff.
We've already made some personnel changes here. We're playing a lot of guys again. This is good.
Hensley back to pass.
Oh yeah. Oh. Intercepted
by, who is that?
That went right through Powell's hands, didn't it?
It did.
See, again, that's where he's getting the cart ahead of the horse.
Uh-huh. We're going to give that to number 23, Ivan Duarte. Looked like almost appeared that Ethan just kind of handed him the football, you know?
I'm telling you, that was a big gainer if Ethan catches the ball.
Right, exactly. So, back-to-back turnovers for both teams will give Frankfort the ball back. 1st and 10 at their own 40. They might have gained 3 yards on that turnover. So Athenians back on defense. 3:42 to go here in the second quarter. Handoff up the middle to Cook.
Come on, keep playing.
He's churning. Nice job by
Strong
him.
Boy. That was team tackling.
Exactly. Yep. Nice job by him to keep his feet moving, but great job by the Athenians just to, get him down.
Yeah.
So I think Hernandez, 75, had the initial hit, but he definitely finished off by his teammates. So 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. If you're Frankfort, you got to score here. You want to score here anyway. Score and then get the ball to start the second half. Athenians will be looking for their 3rd turnover of the night. They've got interception and a fumble. .26 gets the toss. He's gone. Touchdown. That's a 40-yard, 39-yard touchdown run for Ethan Cook. Around the right side, broke at least 2 tackles and goes in for the touchdown to tie things up at 6. So we were wondering, Coach, if he was quick. He just answered the question.
Quick enough, isn't he?
He's quick enough. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we made some adjustments on defense to stop the run up the middle.
Right.
So then what do? They make an adjustment on offense.
Right.
Run the ball outside. We didn't contain. And honestly, we had some guys on the backside that just, they saw the ball going the other way and they just, well, it's going the other way.
Right.
I'm done.
Yeah. Got to run. Here's a pitch out to 23. Oh. Nice job by Hernandez. By Alex Hernandez. He almost made the tackle when he got the pitch back at about the 10-yard line. So good job by him to slow down his momentum, keep the game tied at 6 with 2:36 to go here in the opening half.
Hey, again, stuff that I see different with these guys that I didn't see 2 weeks ago and definitely didn't see last week. Our tackling is much better.
Yes.
Overall, as a team, we're going to the ball. We're pursuing the ball a lot better. We're going to make the play rather than letting the play come to us.
Right.
That's good. We need to, you know what? Not that we need to score, but it will be very helpful to score here because Frankfort gets the ball to start the second half.
Exactly. Yep. 22 and 21. That's Fields and Corbin. Fields and Cheney back to receive for the Athenians. 23. Duarte kicking off for the Hot Dogs. Coach, we talked about it last game. You look at the sideline, there's 3 Frankfort extra players. There's 14 guys on the Frankfort roster. We have at least 22. Here's a kick by Duarte. It's going to be fielded by Fields at the 24. Trying to set up his blockers. He has some room to run. Oh, cutback. No, he's going to be brought down by Michael. Boy. Tell you what, Coach, if he cuts back to the left, you know, he has Michael turned around. He cuts back to the left. He's gone, but there's a block. There's a block back here, either a block in the back or an illegal hit at about the 39-yard line. So it's going to come back. So that long gain by Fields is going to come back up for a penalty.
Stop for the Hot Dogs. Appears that the call will
a block in the back. Block in the back against the Athenians will bring it back 10 yards. That'll bring it back to their own 29-yard line. So, Coach, that's a difference of about 40 yards, 50 yards on that kickoff return.
Yeah.
So,
you know, on that, I mean, you don't always know if a penalty cost you 50 yards because if we didn't have that illegal block, does he get that far?
Right.
So, I didn't see it when it transpired, so hard to say on that without going back and looking.
Right. Single set for the Athenians. Hensley back to pass.
This
He's
is
going to
good.
roll out and throw it to Fields. Fields is going to turn it upfield. He's going to gain about 5 yards.
You know, I'm really pretty impressed with Frankfort's defense, too. They seem to be really disciplined.
Right.
4 on the play.
Yep.
We'll call it 5.
We'll gain a 5 on the play.
Going to try to hurry things up here a little bit.
Right, exactly. Tell you what, Crawfordsville had some guys downfield, but the middle linebackers stayed home. And
the safeties were really deep.
Right.
And like they are right now. They're way off the ball.
Right.
Smart.
Hensley back to pass. He's
I
going to
like
throw it
this.
out here to Cheney.
I like that. He's going to get...
Cheney's going to plow forward for a first down.
I tell you what, that's a really good tackle.
It is.
And that's the new tackling form exactly how it's taught. Exactly how it's taught.
Hit, wrap, and roll.
Yeah, you saw the guy roll on that.
Right.
And it just... Yeah, that was perfect form.
So the Athenians in the pro set. Fields in the backfield with the quarterback
upfield.
Hensley. Here's a pass to Powell. Powell breaks it to the outside, trying to get out of bounds.
We need to call a timeout here.
Yep. Coach Morgan called the timeout.
Good yardage on the play. Timeout.
So timeout Crawfordsville. 1:09 to go. Second and about 5 from their own 46-yard line.
You know, it's going to be really hard, I think, to score with the amount of time we have left here. Because, again, unless Frankfort breaks down defensively.
Right.
They're really disciplined. Their safeties are staying back deep.
Right.
If there was some way we were to overload one side and then run somebody against the grain,
right,
we might possibly be able to get something going on that. But again, this is still relatively early in the season, so our playbook may not be that far along. Middle school girls.
I know. I'm not sure who Mr. Thompson is, but I think I do, but he's not here. So, second and 4. 5. Second and 5. I tell you what, Cheney has kind of changed the dynamic of this offense. You know, I mean, not that Zaire can't throw, but,
yeah,
you know, Ian's thrown quite a bit here. Almost run a sweep here to the left here for Kagan, see if he can turn something up. There it is. Oh, boy.
Hold on to the ball.
Yep.
Here's the ball carrier. Appears to have yardage.
That'll bring up third and short for Crawfordsville. Minute to go here in the second quarter.
Just shy of the first down, it appears.
Whoa, that's a first down.
Very short for the
That's a
Athenians.
first down.
Come on.
No, that's a first
They're
down.
going to call it third down.
They need my vantage point here.
Yeah, exactly. Here's a handoff up the middle to Fields.
There, he's grabbing both hands.
He's trying to.
Yeah.
26 is trying to rip that ball out.
We used way too much time there.
Yeah.
There's a minute 2 on the clock.
Right.
And now we're down to 34.2 seconds. And I know we've got at least one more left, if not 2.
We have one more
left.
Yep, one left. We took one early, and then
And the clocks are going right now.
Right, 27 seconds to go.
I think we're going to have to throw it here.
Oh,
he's wide open.
Oh, nice pass. Nice catch. Ian Hensley to Gavin Kinney. That's a gain of about 14 yards. Gets it down to the hot dog 30-yard line. 19.4 seconds to go. The Indians back up to the line of scrimmage. And Hensley will spike the football to kill the clock with 15.4 to go.
Well, their safety let us get behind him there a little bit.
Yes, he did. It's a nice catch by Gavin.
It was. You know, again, I keep going back to last year a lot, but Gavin is a pretty excitable guy, and he has an attention problem at times. And he would drop balls like that. So, you know, again, it's just maturity.
Right.
It's just maturity.
Exactly.
And we have a penalty marker.
What is this?
He's right. The down ball didn't go in front of the line of scrimmage. I think, does that have to go in front of the line of scrimmage?
Not that I know of. It's not intentional grounding unless they change the rule. That's what he called intentional grounding.
I think it has to be in front of the line of scrimmage, but I don't know that for sure. So that'll bring up second and 15.
The call was intentional grounding. The loss of down will bring up second down.
Second and 10. Second and 15.
Well, all I'll say is this. High school rules are not always the same as college.
That's true.
And NFL.
That's
college and NFL, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right. Hensley back to pass.
Get rid of it.
Throws it on the run. That ball bounces just short of number 23, Duarte. Makes it third and 15. 7.8 seconds to go here in the first half.
With 7.8 seconds remaining in the half.
As we mentioned, Frankfort will get the ball to start the second half. So a score here would be huge for the Athenians going into halftime.
Evidently, we don't have another timeout because I would go ahead and just call it now. Unless he's got a quick hitter or something, try to gain 10 yards.
Right.
We could call a timeout then if we had that.
Hensley back to pass. Throws it over the middle. Intended for Kenny, and it falls incomplete.
Again, intended for number 11, Kenny.
So that'll bring up fourth and 15 from the 35-yard line.
That will bring up a fourth down. for the Golden Blue.
That'll give Crawfordsville the last time out.
Yeah.
So
need a little luck right here.
yes, we do.
You know what would be it'd be helpful is a little defensive pass interference.
Yeah.
That's a 15-yard penalty and put us on the 20.
Now in high school rules, do you get to play an untimed down after that?
Yeah.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
10.5 on a penalty.
Defensive penalty.
Defensive penalty, right.
Yeah.
How about a little pitch out to Fields going to the right and then somebody leaking out to the left? Little
like
halfback option. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Who's your fastest guy?
Well, we know Fields is the fastest guy.
Right. Okay. So little halfback option to Cheney. Roll him out to the right.
Oh, for sure.
Leak Fields out to the left. You know Evan can throw the football.
Yes, he can. I tell you, who's got the best arm throwing the football, and that's Ethan Powell.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. All right, 4th and 15, 2.6 seconds to go. Pass from Hensley's pass. Hensley's pass to Fields is broken up by number 4, Bryce McDonald, and that'll bring the half to a close where Crawfordsville and Frankfort are tied at 6. Coach, just like the last game, I mean, we talked about first half, turnovers, penalties, negating big plays. Kind of the same thing we had here a little bit.
You know, looking down there at Zaire now, I still don't know what it is, but they're helping him. So he's obviously not playing.
Right.
And I'll go back, this game, hey, we got a ball game. But I also, I know this group again really well. They have super high goals, super high expectations. This is the first conference game.
Right.
They want to win the conference. Now, that means some things would have to change from last year where they went 4-3 in the conference.
Right.
But, I really believe they're capable of doing that. We've had 2 turnovers each.
A fumble. We've had a fumble.
We've
and
had
an
2.
interception. Yes, 2 and 2. Yes, you're correct.
It
was 2-0 going into the first quarter.
Right.
Yeah. Or second quarter.
Again, even though it's even on turnovers, you don't look at it that way as a coach because your 2 turnovers are 2 opportunities that you let get away.
Right.
And if you don't make those turnovers, you have to think you're going to score at least 1.
Right.
If not twice. So, obviously, we can't have the turnovers in the second half. And, I think we're playing well defensively. Right. We just had the one play.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
It's going to be nip and tuck. I felt like last year when we played these guys, we were definitely the better team. And I think our guys probably feel that way so far tonight as well.
Right. I do too. Yeah. And like you said, if it wasn't for one big play for Frankfort, it's 6-0.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and they probably hadn't gained more than 5, 6 yards. Well, I think like the first play of the game up the middle of the game, 6 yards.
But then the very next play they went backwards 5.
And other than that was been their longest play, except for the touchdown run.
Right.
And we've had several plays where we're gaining yardage.
Right.
That hadn't been the problem. It's the mistakes.
And those are fixable. You know what I'm saying? And one of them was your second string quarterback in, a little bit high handoff. So, but
his very first play.
First play. Yeah. So, I mean, those are fixable. And I'm sure that's what the coaches are standing out there talking about right now. So,
again, looking at Frankfort's roster where they have 14 players, and it's not a real hot day, but these guys have been here since the beginning.
Right.
of the 7th grade game. And it was warmer then.
Right.
They had the long bus ride to make.
Right.
So maybe that will give us a little bit of advantage. Even though I don't think we need that as an advantage, we'll take what we can get.
Right. Any advantage in any sport is a big thing. So, yeah. So, I mean, and Cook has been involved, 23 Duarte, 24 Todd, 26 Cook, and 5 Michael. Just like the last broadcast we did with the 3 guys from North Platte, they've been involved in every play, whether it's offense, defense. Their names have been called in every play. So after a while, that's going to take an effect.
I mean, honestly,
take a toll.
That is it, especially in middle school. But you'll see that even at the high school level.
Right.
Sometimes even on the very best teams.
Right.
I mean, it's going to be 2 or 3 guys that, I won't say determine the outcome of the game, but if you didn't have one of those 3 guys, then, whoops, things probably aren't going to go the way they thought they were going to go.
Right.
And, that goes for our guys as well, too. Unless what happens every once in a while is you get a really dominant line.
Right.
That just doesn't happen that often. It's more likely that your skilled guys are going to, I just say, make the big plays.
Right. Or make the timely plays.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not that the line's not important. It is. I mean, because if they're not doing their job, then the skilled guys can't make those timely plays.
Right.
But we'll see. This is going to be interesting.
It is. The first drive of the second half could set the tone for this football game.
For sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
So.
Yep. And it's going to be a heavy dose of Cook.
Definitely.
I mean, if somebody else on their team beats us, okay.
Right.
But I'm doing everything I can to keep number 26 from beating us.
And that may start with number 76 playing defensive tackle.
Yes.
For us.
But, we'll see what they do. Whether they go and they try running him outside again as opposed to up the middle.
Right.
Which is where the touchdown came from, was running him outside after running him several times right up the middle.
Right. Yeah. And he had a lead blocker, and the lead blocker picked off just the one guy he needed to and sprung him for the long run. So
and then what are we going to do? Are we going to come out defensively to start the second half, trying to protect the outside a little bit more, and then leave the middle open a little?
Right.
So it's a little bit of a chess match.
It is.
We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Coach May's down there telling them now, hey guys, we're in this football game. We have 16 minutes left, 2 8-minute quarters, right?
Mm-hmm.
16 minutes left. Our goal is to finish atop the Sagamore Conference, and you got to win the first one to be there. So let's keep playing our football game. And things will, if we don't turn the football over, we play hard for the next 16 minutes, things will go our way.
Exactly. Yeah. And be aggressive. Lay it all out there.
Right.
And hey, if it's tough, hard-nosed right down at the end, that's adversity facing you, and we'll see how we react to that. And again, if you want to be a championship caliber team, when adversity comes, your guys, the guys that you're there in the trenches with, are the ones that are going to step up and get the job done.
Right. Yep. And you know what? This sets a good, if they can win this football game, and depending on how they do it, it could set the springboard for next week.
Right.
When Tri-West comes.
I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about that. We got about 3 minutes left before the second half starts. But again, I don't remember the exact score. I think we ended up losing by like 3 scores or something like that last year to Tri-West. But it was a situation where Tri-West it may have been 3 really long runs. That was the game. I think we've improved our defense from what I've seen where that won't happen.
Right.
I mean, it could happen once, but 3 times, I don't think that'll happen.
Right.
And I think it was the same player that made all 3 of those runs last year. So.
Last name wasn't Hendershot, was it?
It was not. No. I think their last one is a freshman this year.
Yes, he is.
And it was very much the same way with the Lebanon game, which we lost by like 3 scores again.
Right.
They had, again, it was probably more long plays than Tri-West did. But you take those long plays away, and we did. We would stop them. We'd stop them. And then boom, a long play.
Right.
I'm just hoping to see that we've matured and we've improved on that. And what I've seen tonight so far, even though they had that one long play,
right,
it's better.
Right.
It's better.
It's even better tonight than it was.
Oh, yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, a lot better.
First telecast.
A lot better.
Yeah, very much so.
Because we had guys that were letting the play come to them 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight, I have not seen that.
No, I haven't either. Maybe a little bit on that long touchdown.
We did. We had some guys on the backside that were standing and watching.
Mm-hmm. We even had some guys over here that could make a tackle, kind of let him come to him. You know what I'm saying? But he's a big young man. Pretty stout. You know what I'm saying? But low man wins in football generally, and that's what you have to do. So, well, both teams are breaking here from the huddle. 30 seconds to go, Coach.
Hey, key again. Right off the bat, we're on defense. If we make the stop and get the ball back, especially on the first set of downs for them, then momentum's in our hands.
Exactly. Yep.
And then we capitalize on that.
Do you try the onside kick here?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No. I like what our defense has done. I like what our defense has done. I'm going to trust our guys here early. If we were down a couple scores or something, I might.
Right. Yeah.
We're even up.
Oh yeah.
We're not pushing the panic button or anything like that yet.
Let's see. I didn't see. Zion Morgan's at least putting. He walked back this time. He didn't. I think he's got an ankle issue.
I think it is too.
Yeah, I think it's an ankle problem. So just by kind of watching him here.
Hopefully that'll get healed up before next week too. And hey, we got an extra day. It's Wednesday instead of Tuesday.
That's true.
Next week, so that might help too.
Yep. A little confusion on
Ian's done a nice job.
Yes,
but you would like to keep Ian in his position. Right. As a wide receiver, too.
Right, exactly.
Or tight end, depending on what formation we're in.
So Fields will kick off here for the Athenians. Duarte, number 23, and McDonald, number 4, are deep for the Hot Dogs. There's the kick by Fields. It's going to bounce. Fielded by McDonald at about the 24-yard line. He's going to turn to that field, and he's going to get out to about the 43-yard line, where the Hot Dogs will start 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. And, Coach, you need to kind of eliminate penalties here in the second half. Had some big penalties go against us, negate a long return by Fields.
Number 52, Marcus Smith on the.
So.
Number 62. On the stop for
that's
we do not have that number on the program.
Hey, the sun's down. It's a good thing.
Oh my gosh.
In the press box.
Yes, it is. It's cooled down about 25 degrees in here, I think.
When just being able to see the play
that's
and
true.
It's just it's nice.
All right. Michael under center. He'll send 23 in motion. Here's a handoff up the middle to number 26. Nice job of gang tackling.
Number 26, Ethan Cook, the ball carrier for the Hot Dogs.
Number 88, Ian Hensley, on the initial contact for the Athenians. He'll pick up 7 on the play, bring up 2nd and 3 for Frankfort.
Hey, Scott, I'm sure now that number 62 is Matt Johnson.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
In their middle linebacker.
All right. Frankfort 8th grade running the wing tee. Send 24 in motion. He'll take the handoff. Nice job. Who made that tackle?
32. No.
Number 52, Marcus Smith on the
Number 52.
tackle.
Marcus Smith on the tackle. Great penetration by Marcus Smith from his defensive tackle spot.
Lane Dodd, number 24, the ball carrier for Frankfort. He's tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by him just to get through there and make a play on the inside handoff. That inside handoff was the number 24, Lane Todd.
Yep. I think they'll throw it.
I do too. Well, they might give it to 26.
That's not a bad play.
No. 3rd and 9. Let him pick up about maybe 5 or 6, and then, you're facing 4th and short here. So, if I'm the Athenians, I'm looking for a play up the middle here.
I'd be playing a little bit off on our receivers.
Oh yeah! Nice job.
Good job,
Alex Hernandez with the pressure forces Michael to get rid of the football much earlier than he wanted to.
That's much more like it.
Oh yeah.
Alex, again, he's really quick.
He is. I mean, that quarterback was rolling out to his right, which is the opposite side of the field that Alex is on. He chased him down.
Alex just needs to get more aggressive.
He does.
I think he was a late comer to all sports, I think. Like maybe fifth grade or something like that before he really got into stuff.
I think he might have played youth football in 4th grade, but he was very, very old, much older compared to most. So,
well, I'm surprised Frankfort called timeout there.
I am too.
Because you would think they would just punt it here. But if you're going to punt, I don't think they are. I think they're going for it.
I think they're going for it too, unless they're going to give a little pooch kick here.
Right. I don't think so, though. That quarterback's awfully close.
No, that's about where but he's not under center, though. Yep,
you did punt. Actually, good punt.
Yep, good punt. Should get a
good roll.
Frankfort roll. Don't pick it up. Stay away from it, Evan. And that ball's down at about the 18-yard line. So Athenians will take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line. But, Coach, we talked about the first drive may be the most important of the night. Yes. Now you got to capitalize. You got your 3 and out.
It was a 3 and out. And I'm going to just say I think we need to be patient with our offense. Mm-hmm.
Maybe see a steady dose of Kagan Fields.
Kagan outside and Cheney up the middle.
Right.
Just work it back and forth.
Right. And then look for the big hitter with Hensley throwing the ball to Gavin maybe possibly here. So there's an inside handoff to Cheney. Nice run by Evan Cheney. He's going to pick up a gain of about 11. Nice job by Evan. Yeah, running hard, making a few cutbacks. He hadn't made many cutbacks going before that drive, so nice job by Evan. Picking up 11 yards on the inside handoff.
Yes, I think Evan doesn't usually make very many cuts. He likes to go straight. It would really be good if Evan were a little bit thicker than he is. Man, he'd be hard to bring down.
He would. And he's got a few years to build on that physique, so he may be there. Inside handoff to Fields. He's hit there by number 57. That's Kevin Lopez. He'll be brought down for a short gain of 1.
Appears to be a gain of maybe about 1 yard. Brenton Wood, number 52 on the stop for the hot
that's
dog.
52. Brenton Wood. Wood comes from his defensive end position to make that tackle.
That shouldn't happen.
No. Not on an inside handoff like that.
No. If a linebacker steps up and gets in there, maybe. But defensive end should not be doing that. Mix up in the blocking.
Number 4, Richie Cooper comes to the near side. Pass out there to number 32.
Hey. Good play.
Good job.
First
pass
down.
complete from Hensley to Ethan Powell.
A little short, I guess.
Gain of about 8 on the play. So that'll bring up 3rd and about 1. Nice play because you know what? You fake that handoff this way.
Yeah.
Brings everybody this way. Powell's wide open out there. Nice job by Hensley to hit him. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Chaney time?
Yeah.
Get your first down.
Right. Exactly.
Period.
Right.
We don't need a long gain here.
Nope.
Just get the first down, move the chains.
Right. Left side of the line here, moving some guys here. There's your hand. Nope.
Hensley's
going to keep
hold on to it, baby.
Oh, it out to Fields. Fields is just trying to run over. Kagan cuts out to the left. Yeah. Hey, you know what?
It worked.
I'm not sure it was a good play, but it worked. Good job by Hensley.
Again, if you're in basketball, it's that guy shooting that 3-pointer. No. Yes!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we had the first down.
Right. Yeah, we did. And, the pitch gave us about 6 or 7 more yards, so.
Risk versus reward.
All right. Here's the handoff to Powell, up the middle. He's going to be brought down. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Bring up 2nd and about 10.
'91, Grayson on the tackle.
Frankfort's sideline grew by 1 player.
You're right. I wonder if Coach May saw 91 go off the field before he called the play.
I don't know. Here's a pitch out to Fields. Wow.
Good tackle.
Good
tackle.
Good job by Ethan Cook. Oh, no, Duarte, number 23. He did a nice job of closing out and making a nice solid tackle on Fields. So
I think we'll pass here.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking probably for Kenny down the field, or I don't mind something out here in the flat. We've thrown a couple of passes in the flat to Fields,
right,
or Chaney.
I thought you'd see single set here, pro set here, single back, but
Hensley's pass intended.
I tell you what, Ian's throwing the football.
Yes,
he's throwing the football.
Yeah,
that was a little off target, but man, he reared back and threw it. That'll bring in Sean Gaskins.
Oh, we're going to punt here.
Yeah, we're going to punt. Fourth and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
Hey, as long as Cook's not deep, I don't feel too bad.
No.
He's not deep.
He's not deep. I can't see. Probably not.
I think Duarte
and McDonald, probably. Okay. That's usually who's deep. Nope, it's Sam Michael, number 5 here. Gaskins punt.
Let it go, babe.
Nice job. Nice, good punt.
Gaskins punt rolls dead on the.
Boy, I tell you what, McDonald was walking right next to that football. I mean,
hey, defensive player, pop him,
right,
knock him into the ball. It's live.
Right,
that is totally legal.
I know. I was just thinking I'd be screaming at him to stay away. All right, 1st and 10, Frankfort from their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, Hot Dogs from their own 23-yard line. Push it back. Go.
Boy, their wideouts are way out, Coach.
Yeah, that means they're going to run it right up the middle.
Yeah. There's a pitch. Back to 26. I'm not sure if that was meant for 26 or 23. Duarte or Cook.
Yeah, we'll take it.
We'll take it. That's a major loss. All the way back to about the 7-yard line.
Almost 20 yards on the play.
Loss of, 17 yards on the play, 16 yards on the play. Bring up second and about 26.
Loss of 19.
So I like this putting Blaze in here because if I'm Frankfort, I'm giving the ball to 26 up the middle on this play after a big loss like that.
Exactly.
And, that's my base play. Let's get back and have a positive play.
Right.
I mean, because you're not even thinking about getting a first down here. You're just, I want to move the ball, get it as far downfield before I punt it as I can.
Right. Yeah, it looks like they have Blaze Jones and Matt Johnson in at defensive tackle. So. Oh.
Do not let him get outside. See, that just can't happen.
No. Well, it looked like somebody had an opportunity to get him back here in the end zone. I don't know who it was. But pickup of about 20 on the play. Bring up third and 7 for the Hot Dogs.
See, when that happens, that's when some guys have stopped playing a little bit.
Right.
Maybe not fully, but they've stopped playing a little bit.
Right.
25-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, twice. Their 2 big plays have been him around the edge both times. So. Here's a pitch out to 26.
He's going wide again. We got sucked back in again.
Jeez, guys. He's going to be short of the first down. Maybe.
It's really close.
It's really close.
He's got it.
First down yardage.
I think he's got it.
Yep.
First down, Hot
They
Dog.
gave it to him.
He's a big, strong boy, but that can't happen.
No.
The other thing, you get him that close to the sideline, you don't have to tackle him.
Right. Just push him out of bounds.
Right.
Yeah.
The ball at the Hot Dog 33-yard line.
Man, had him second and 20-something.
Oh.
2 plays later.
Right close to 30.
Yeah.
Let's see, 34, about 28 yards, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was second and 28.
I think you're going to see Cook again here, maybe around the left side.
Oh, they're moving.
Oh, yeah, they got it.
Penalty marker on the play. False start appears to be the call.
Mr. Lynn kind of spotted the false start. He called that before they made the signal. So that'll bring up 1st and 15 for Frankfort. If you watch a college or a pro game, you ever notice they start the ball on the hash mark anymore?
Yeah, we were talking about that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
8-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 15.
There, he just moved it back
the Hot Dog.
to start on the hash mark. A lot easier to set it that way. Man, beautiful night for football.
Oh, man.
Wow. All right, 25.2 to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 15 for the Hot Dogs.
I think it's time for a turnover.
Yeah, I do too. If you're Alex Hernandez, they're coming your way. He and Ethan Powell are out there. We'll see what they do. Here's a pass. Complete to number 23.
That's a nice little play.
That's a good play, yeah. Pass completed from Michael to Duarte is complete. It's a gain of about 15 yards, right at 15 yards. It'll be 1st and 10, Frankfort. Tackle made by Patton.
Number 22, Cheney.
And that'll be the last play of the third quarter. If we roll the clock. There we go.
It is a Frankfort first down.
Oh, that's the end of the third quarter. So your score is Frankfort 6, Crawfordsville 6. Coach, you got the stop you wanted to. Stop wanted right there at the first, but just couldn't go down and punch it in the end zone.
No, got the stop, moved the ball pretty well, stalled, and then, but most disappointing thing was our defense here. Right. Again, we just talked about where we had them 2nd and 28, deep in their territory.
Right.
And they're back out to almost midfield.
Right. I mean, and the bad thing is we had an opportunity to get him right down there.
Yes.
At about the goal line, or maybe one or two.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Pursuit angles just weren't what they should have been.
Right. And that's where West Vigo had a lot of success against the varsity last weekend, was around the edges.
Brad Rogers and Ed Hensley, they take full responsibility for the mistakes that I
made. We really need to stop them here.
Oh yeah.
Because by the time, if they score,
right.
By the time they score, the clock is definitely going to be in their favor.
Exactly.
Thank you for the job well done.
All right. Right here, Coach, would be a great time for that turnover.
Oh, man.
1st and 10, Frankfort from their own 44-yard line. 8 minutes to play here in the football game.
When play resumes, it'll be first down for the Hot Dogs. The ball resting at the Frankfort 44-yard line.
We haven't seen the big boy here.
No, we haven't. We're going to see him right here.
Movement.
Penalty marker on the play. Fourth quarter.
Well, hold on.
Encroachment on the defense.
Offside call.
Wow.
Against the Athenians. Takes the ball to the 49-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 5 for the Hot Dogs.
Well, we didn't move very much, so we must have been.
We must have lined up all sides. Because I didn't see any movement at all pre-snap. I mean.
Might have been right over the nose. I think that's what it was.
Sam McDonald, the quarterback for the Hot Dogs. He's back to pass.
Good aim.
Oh, nice job. Who was that? Ian Hensley.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by Ian Hensley. Hensley will pick up the sack. They'll lose 8 yards, 7 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd and 12 for Frankfort. Good job by Ian over there on his left defensive end area to come out. Make a big play.
Really surprised they threw there on first down.
I was too. Especially 1st and 5.
Yeah.
Where's Hernandez? Oh, he's over here on the sidelines.
Oh, they had two guys in motion.
Yep, there's the handoff to 26. My word.
Number 26, Cook, once again the ball.
Cook carries forward for about 11 yards. He was hit, Coach, at about 2 yards. 2 yards off the line of scrimmage, and he just kept turning his feet, carrying guys.
Hensley and number 77, Miller in on the stop. It'll be 3rd and about 1 for Frankfort.
So 3rd and 1 for Frankfort at the Athenian 47-yard line. Think we'll see Cook here?
I would. But the way they've called it, I kind of think they're not going to do that.
Yeah, they might. They might run a sweep play here to the right.
Yeah, it is Cook.
Boy.
First down.
First down. But boy, he had to fight for it.
Yeah.
Nice job by the defensive line to get some push. I mean, he had to break it outside to get that 1 yard. So, and he barely got it. So nice job by the Athenians. Give the chance to move, and then we'll start the clock back up. Timeout, Crawfordsville. That'll be their first of the half. Right?
Yes.
First of the half.
Yep. I think this might be just more getting them a break and refocus.
Right.
Make sure we're playing fundamental football, being really disciplined.
5:30 on September the 6th.
Yeah, I mean, some of those guys have been out there.
Here at the Athenian Sports Complex.
We've been substituting linemen a lot and middle linebacker a lot. But guys like Fields and Hensley and Cheney, they've been out there like every play. Hernandez,
right.
He's out there every play.
Yeah. All right. If I'm Frankfort, I keep it on the ground and I just keep running.
You know what? Though
is
the last two first down plays they've thrown it, or yes, the last two first down plays they've thrown.
Mm-hmm. .24 goes in motion. Inside handoff to 23. That 23 is
Duarte.
Yep. He scores forward for a gain of about 4. That'll bring up 2nd and 6 for the Hot Dogs.
Stop for the Athenians. Gain of about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Hernandez did a nice job of turning the play back.
Yeah,
inside.
he did. Now, I was just actually going to mention that.
Yeah, he did a good job of turning the play back inside. So.
Cook?
Yes. There he is. He's going to plow forward for a gain of about 4, bring up 3rd and 2.
We've got to have guys going low.
We did. Well, the problem is we're getting good penetration, but we're going after the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And then he gives that little inside handoff.
Here comes Blaze Jones back in, plug up the middle.
Right.
Well, we're getting here again. We're 5 minutes to go in the game.
Right.
Frankfort moving the ball.
You need a bad snap here or fumbled handoff.
We need a turnover because we've already shown that we can't stop them even on
right
when they're in the negative.
Here's a handoff to 26. He's going to plow forward. He's going to pick up enough for a first down.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Gain of about 3 for Cook.
I'm not sure why the officials haven't called a couple more procedure penalties.
Yeah.
Because they had 2 guys in motion that time.
Right. Exactly.
And it wasn't right as the ball was snapped. It was noticeable.
Right.
Quite noticeable.
Well, and the bad part is it was 24 Todd, and he hit the hole that the running back hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that makes a difference.
Yep.
No, 5. McDonald keeps it.
Keep playing. We got guys standing again.
Michael keeps it. He's going to go forward for a gain of about 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
At the Athenian 30 or 29-yard line.
Gaskins and
Powell once again in on the stop for the Athenians.
Joseph Hollinger come into the game for the Athenians. Nice job by the coaches, kind of keep some fresh guys out there. 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. No play clock here in 8th grade football, so you can't take an amount of time. But
right.
You can take some time.
Yeah.
Guard just raised his bat.
Get outside.
Get him. Hang on, Evan. Ian, good job, Ian Hensley. Ian Hensley brings down Cook for a loss of about 5 yards. Hensley hit him low and just hung on.
Boy, this is huge right here.
Yes, you got to get this stop. 3:07 to go here. This is 4-down territory no matter where you're at.
No kidding.
Got to get two stops. Loss of about 5. 3rd and 8 for the Hot Dogs.
Well, I don't think they're going to give the ball to Cook.
No.
I think they're going to throw.
I think they're going to decoy Cook and throw that little quick out pass here. Kenny and Cheney can't get sucked in here.
Oh, they did give it to Cook. He's down. Blow the whistle.
Yep, good job. Cook, the ball carrier, Joseph Hollinger.
Well, the quarterback, quarterback either tripped on the lineman's foot or the lineman stepped back and stepped on the quarterback's foot.
Right, exactly. Yep. That'll bring 4th and 8. 2:05 to go here in the fourth quarter.
We need this bad.
Come on, Athenian defense.
Cook or you throw it?
I'm throwing.
I'll give it to Cook. I'll give it to Cook.
I hear you, but I just don't think they're going to do that.
We'll see what we got here.
Procedure.
2 guys in motion.
Appears to be a false start against the Hot Dogs. It is. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. And we'll move back to the...
What?
I think they were running that misdirection pass on that play.
Yep. He only took that ball back 4 yards. So I'll bring Gaskins in for Richie Cooper.
Frankfort calls timeout.
Yep, timeout Frankfort. Minute 33 to go.
Timeout Frankfort.
Okay, defensive backs have to know where the first down marker is.
Right. Yep.
In fact, you can just play. You could
start. Put your safety right there.
Yeah. In fact, I could put my corners there too. I don't care. And then I play my linebackers back. You know, probably about 8. What is it? 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12.
I probably have them about
6.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
Probably more than that. If they want to throw it underneath, the only thing I would do, and I don't see this, and we didn't do it last year, but I would put a spy on Cook.
Yeah, definitely.
And because they may bring him out here and try to throw it to him short, and then just let him run.
Plow his way forward.
Right.
Yep.
But if I had a spy on him, then I think you pretty much eliminate that.
Right. I think your spy's 21 here. We'll see what happens.
Well, he would be the guy to match up with him the best.
Trips right for Frankfort.
I don't think they're throwing that way though. Oh! Hey, that's our. It doesn't matter. That's our ball.
Athenian football.
Okay.
There's your turnover. Tried to pull out just a little too soon. So Crawfordsville will take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
We've got 2 timeouts.
Yep. Minute and a half to go.
I'm going to play it safe on the first down or 2. Just a little bit safe. I want to move it, but I don't want another turnover. We've been on defense most of this half.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we had a 6-7 play drive? Maybe.
Maybe
that.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Athenian offense. operating from their own 36-yard line with 1:30 left to play in regulation.
Pitch right. Come towards the near side here.
I'm looking to see. Yeah, they've got the middle plugged up pretty good.
Single set.
Actually, I think we're going to throw.
Oh, man, he broke it. Good job, Ethan Powell. Good block by Ethan Powell. Good run by Ian Hensley. Ethan Powell could have drilled that guy, and he chose just to stand in the way. Nice job. That gets Crawfordsville first down at midfield.
That's a big play.
Big play. I mean, I thought they had Ian in the backfield. And
no kidding.
He just breaks out of it and takes off running. Good job by Hensley. Minute 12 to go here in the game. Back in the normal set.
I can run it now.
Yeah.
But we're not. Get it to him.
Pass intended for Ethan Powell. Falls incomplete.
Ethan Powell had a little bit of gator arms there.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He pulled him. He just didn't want to extend him too much. Thing is, you got the sideline there. Go ahead and extend and just go out of bounds.
Right.
You don't have to stay in bounds.
Exactly. Looked like me when it came time to pick up the check. Now it's just got a lot shorter. And that's all right. So 1 minute, 1 second to go here in the game. 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line.
Didn't the Geico Gecko do that? He had short arms, gator arms.
Yes. And so the dinosaur on Toy Story, I think, but I don't remember exactly. Pass from Hensley over the middle to Kenny. Nice job. Gavin Kenny kind of bobbles it, but he hangs on and makes the catch. We have a hot dog on the field. Guys are telling him, get up, let's go.
Duarte.
Oh, is it Duarte? First down Athenians, 1st and 10 at their own 40. At the
Whoa, guys,
40.
it's not time. Oh,
yep.
No, we did call timeout. That's good timeout.
It was.
That's good timeout.
It was. Boy.
You know, these guys are more than capable of calling 2 or 3 plays in the huddle right here.
Right.
And then just going right to the line after the next play or the next 2 plays.
Right.
And again, I would not be afraid to run the ball here. We've still got 1 timeout. I wouldn't want to use that timeout right here. But again, if you get a good run, you get a first down, or you go out of bounds, the clock stops anyway.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Coach May's telling us guys that, hey, the sideline's your friend right now. If you can get out, get out, you know.
Yep.
Let's give ourselves as much time as we can. Again, here's where conditioning and the number of players should come into play. Crawfordsville's done a good job of giving their guys some breaks most of this game. So,
yeah.
Where the 4 guys that we spoke about for Frankfort, you know.
Right.
Duarte, Cook, Todd, and Michael have been in most every play.
Well, you got to figure, would they have 4 guys on the sideline?
Yeah, they had 3 in the first half. They're up to 4 now.
So that means 7 guys. And basically, 7 guys are playing all the time.
Right, exactly. Frankfort drops back here into like almost a dime defense. Their safeties are 18 yards off the ball, 17 yards off the ball. 55.8 to go.
Sure looks like we're running to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Nope.
Pass from Hensley out to Patton. Falls incomplete. A little bit behind. I'm sorry, Powell.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was behind him.
Yep. So, but Hensley was getting a little bit of pressure. So, 51.3. Let's see.
Can we get in field goal range? I don't think so. I don't think we have
I tell you
anybody.
what, Hernandez might be able to do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's
got a strong foot.
Strong foot. Pretty good, pretty accurate foot as well. Fields out here in the receiver position. He's going to run over the middle.
Throw it out here to the side. Yeah.
Pitches it out here too. Cheney's going to get out of bounds.
Good job play.
Nice smart. Yep. Nice pass by Hensley. Good job. Cheney caught the ball and went straight for the straight for the sidelines. Picked up 7 yards, about 6 or 7 on the play. Bring up third and a long 3 for the Athenians. 41.3 to go here in the fourth quarter. Good job by Frankfort covering up Fields, but good heads-up play by Hensley to go through his checks and find Cheney wide open in the flat.
You know, we still haven't run it. I'm really surprised we have not run it.
Especially as deep as these guys are right now.
Yeah, they're playing really loose.
Right.
I don't know that I'd try running right up the middle, but off tackle.
Right. Yep. Hensley and Powell here on the near side. Kenny and Cheney on the far side. Here's the snap. Here's the pass from Hensley to Fields, falls incomplete. I don't know if he got his arm hit or
he was on his back foot. He didn't step into the throw.
Right.
I think you're better off throwing short. We've been able to get guys open now. We've missed some passes that we probably shouldn't have missed on the short plays, but that was pretty well covered too.
It was. 4th and 3. What do you do, Coach?
I think he's going to throw it. I'd throw a short pass. We're going to run it.
Just turn it upfield. A nice job. Fields got just enough. He got 7 yards on the play. Bring up 1st and 10.
Yardage good enough for a first down.
Bring up 1st and 10 from the hot dog 25-yard line.
First down, Athenians. The ball now at the first 25-yard line.
30 seconds. Put a little time back on the clock.
Put a little 3.1 seconds back on the clock. 30 minutes would be nice, too. We got plenty of time to score. 30 minutes on the clock.
Hey, you know what? At this point, 30 seconds is probably better than 30 minutes.
Exactly.
Because we score.
Right.
It's pretty much a done deal.
Right.
Not 30 minutes.
Hey, right here, I'm looking to score.
Yeah. Yep. Get the big first down play. Oh, nice pass. Nice catch. I tell you what, Hensley put that in a small window.
Look, right
to Gavin Kenny. And
he got hit, and he still held on to the ball.
Exactly. Great execution by both players. Kenny and Hensley.
That's our last time out.
Yeah, that's our last time out. 1st and 10 at the 15. But, I mean, you know, he wanted to throw it out here to Cheney, and the outside linebacker made a break for it. He looked up, said, nope, not going there. Kenny was wide open across the middle. He threw it in a window that Andrew Luck could throw it in.
Well, yeah, there wasn't much there.
Yeah, not much there. But put it in the window. Kenny did a nice job of looking the ball in and making the catch.
You know, the thing about Ian Hensley is his height gives him a little bit of an advantage back there because he can see the whole field.
Right.
Sometimes you get a shorter quarterback, and you don't see everything going on out there.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know where your guys are.
Right. But you don't know where the defense is.
Right.
And that defender that's just luring you to throw the ball where he wants you to throw it. Yeah, that's the guy you can't see.
Yeah.
23.5 to go. 1st and 10 from the hot dog 15-yard line. No timeouts left for the Athenians.
Well, this is where you can throw it over the middle short of a first down, but you got to be quick and get the next play off. So you're looking, if it's not there, let's throw it out of bounds or something.
Right.
Don't get sacked. Long.
That was a great play by number 4, Bryce McDonald.
Yeah.
Kenny had the step on his defender. And McDonald
pretty good pass. If we just had just a little more arch.
Right.
But it is good, solid pass.
Yep.
And what I like, too, is even if they intercept that, they're not going to run it back because we had our halfback that flared out here. Mm-hmm. So we were in good position.
Yep.
The other thing, you don't want to miss short on that pass.
No, you don't.
You want to miss long.
Right. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 15.
Get rid of it. Get rid of
open. Oh, just short. Would have been short of the first down, so probably would have ran out of time.
Right.
Hensley's pass intended for number 22, Evan Chaney, falls incomplete. So, again, that's not a bad thing because Evans just short of the first down marker with 14 seconds to go. The time's going to run out. We're going to play overtime. Do we play overtime?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Same as college, 10 yards in, 4 plays?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we're going to say until we're proven wrong. So,
I'm throwing here, but if we get down to 4th down, I might run it.
Yeah. Yeah, just run some time off the clock.
Well, because they're going to they're going to be really, really loose.
Right.
Really loose.
Right. All right. Hensley back to pass. Going to throw it over the middle to Hensley
It's intercepted.
To Kenny. It's intercepted.
We got to play.
I'm not sure who's on.
We got to play. We got to play.
And he's going to be knocked out of bounds. I'm not
2.5 seconds left.
I'm not sure who intercepted it, but it was intercepted. Did you catch who that number was?
No. It might have been. No, it wasn't Duarte.
20.
Yeah, it was Duarte.
Yeah. He did a nice job of making the play over there on Kenny on the play before. So, yep. So 1st and 10, Frankfort at their own 29-yard line with 2.5 seconds left, and Frankfort will take a timeout.
Well,
I put my athletes back deep.
I do.
And
here's one other thing I would do. I'm just counting on Frankfort's going to throw it and hope something good happens. But I would love to see send one linebacker here and go for the strip.
Right.
And pick it up.
Right. And run it in.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Please bring an Arby's pizza to the press box, please.
Here's another thing, too. And I'm sure they haven't covered it. Our guys haven't covered it. If somehow somebody gets behind you and the ball's going right to them,
right,
go ahead and tackle them
right.
before they even catch the ball.
Right, exactly.
Well, it's a 15-yard penalty.
Right.
It's not spotted the foul. It's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, but you get one more play.
Yeah, so what?
Yeah.
Okay, from there,
right.
It's still going to be 55 yards.
Yeah. All right, what we got here?
Well, they don't have enough guys on the line. They've only got 5 on the line right now.
The wideout on the other side, he's 6. He's your 6.
You got to have 7.
Oh, you have to have 7?
They really didn't have. Ball. Kagan
caught it. He's going to turn to that field. He's going to turn. He's got one guy to beat. And he couldn't beat him. Kagan Fields with the interception. Had one guy to beat down the sidelines. If he beats that guy, Coach, there's nobody catching him.
No.
But,
well, it looks like we're going
down to the 22.
Overtime.
Well, it looks like we might have a penalty here.
And man, if that's a defensive penalty, we get one play.
Yep, that's the game.
Blocking
the back.
Okay.
So that's the end of that's the end of the game.
End of regulation.
End of regulation. Right, you're right. So each team will get 4 opportunities from the 10-yard line.
Well, and I think we have to do a coin flip again.
Do we? Okay. See who gets to go first.
Yeah. So, which do you want? I know what you do in college and NFL.
Right.
But at this level, I think I want to score first. Because then I put all the pressure on the other team.
That's true. See, I would want my defense to respond. I'm kind of a defensive guy, so I'd want my defense out there first. Either way is fine. How do you think your kids will respond? And that's really what you're looking for.
Well, the other thing though too is, if you have to respond after the other team scores,
That will end the ball game.
That changes how they defend you.
It changes how they defend you, but it also, if you score a touchdown, then it could change your thought process maybe on your 2-point conversion.
Right. All right. Looks like Crawfordsville will have the football to start this overtime session. Crawfordsville will take the football first and 10, first and goal at the 10-yard line. They'll take it on the far hash.
Okay, what they said, what we're doing is we're just doing one extra period.
Oh, really?
Not period.
One extra.
One possession. One possession per team.
Gotcha.
If it ends in a tie, it ends in a tie.
Ugh.
Yeah. But, it's getting late here.
Right.
Frankfort's got a long ride home.
That's true.
So.
Yep.
Well, you think we go...
I run it.
I do too.
I run it wide side. I tell Fields you run as hard as you can and you get in the end zone.
They don't have anybody over here that can catch him.
No. They're passing. There's a pass to Powell, and it's dropped. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It'll be 2nd down for the Athenians.
I think each team gets one timeout in overtime, I believe.
All right, you've thrown it about 6 possessions, six plays in a row here.
Right.
So and look how deep they're playing.
I know. They're still they're creeping up there.
Hand off to Fields. He's going to be called down at about the 7-yard line. Get gain of about 3 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 7 for the Athenians. Not a bad play.
No.
I mean, now they got to respect the run here.
You do.
2 plays to go.
You know what? Either way you go, it's not a bad call.
Right.
But boy, if you run it here and you gain another 3 or 4, then Frankfort has to defend the run.
Right.
On 4th down.
Right.
Then you could do the little fake rollout. Mm-hmm. Just catch the dadgum ball.
Timeout, Crawfordsville.
No, I like that timeout here rather than on 4th down. It's more important that we get positive yardage here.
Right. Yeah, you got to be inside the 5-yard line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you don't gain anything here and you call timeout, they know you're going to throw the ball.
Yeah, you're right. I'll tell you what, Crawfordsville's had success with Hensley rolling out.
They have.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. You know what? Ian can, you know what?
He's a big kid.
He could run the ball.
He could.
He doesn't have to get the touchdown.
Right.
He could run it here.
Right. Put your shoulders down,
Yeah.
And
he doesn't have to get the touchdown on this play.
No.
But you get him out there, yeah. But you know what, too, as a coach, you're down there, you got a million things going through your mind.
Right.
You might not even be thinking about that because it's been really effective doing what they're doing.
Right. All right. 3rd and 7. They'll send Cheney in motion.
Penalty marker on the
Offside.
Offsides on the defense. Wow.
Okay.
Offsides on the defense. That'll be half the distance to the goal.
I tell you what, though, I like the play call.
Yeah, I do too.
We were loading up on this side.
Right.
We had extra blocker.
Yep.
Half the distance to the goal line. Now puts the ball at the 3-yard line. 3rd down.
So 3rd and 3 from the 3-yard line. So that's a big play.
That's huge.
Yeah.
I might run the same play.
Yeah, I do too. See if they do it. Yep, there goes Cheney in motion. Pitch out here to Fields.
Oh, that's not good.
No, way too good. Way too good.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
Has one.
Oh, yeah!
There it is.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Kagan Fields with the 3-yard touchdown run that went about 40. Nice job by Kagan to cut it back. I mean, he had no room over here.
He was trapped like a rat.
Yeah, just nice job by Kagan by cutting it back. And that gives the Athenians a 12-6 lead.
Hey, this is big, though. We need to score.
Oh, big time, yeah. Got to get the 2-point conversion here.
Because I have a feeling we're going to get a heavy dose of 26.
No,
I mean, from 10 yards out, you give that ball to him four times?
Yeah. More than likely, he's gonna punch it in. You might have to give it to him 5.
Here, the rollout here?
Yeah.
No, yes. Yeah, they scored.
Yeah.
I give it to him. Yeah, darn right.
Yeah.
I think we're going rollout here. It's been there all game long. We've dropped 2 or 3.
Right. Tell Ethan Powell, hang on to the football, baby.
Yeah. Catch the ball. Don't worry about running.
Exactly.
Catch the ball.
They're going to give it to Fields.
He's in.
He's in. Boy, Coach, what I saw there was Kagan Fields running hard, but I didn't look like Frankfort was playing that hard there.
No, I agree. It just
it
opened wide.
You know what I'm saying? And if they carry that over to the offensive side of the football,
right?
So Frankfort will now have 4 tries from the 10-yard line. They'll start in the middle of the field. So 1st and 10 Hot Dogs from the Athenian 10-yard line. They have to get a touchdown and the 2-point conversion. To earn a tie. All right.
Yep. Okay.
Fields
Keep your eye on 26.
Yep. Fields comes running off the field.
Oh, 2 guys in motion.
Yep. And look what they were doing. They were running a sweep with 26 out to the right. So it'll be a false start penalty on Frankfort.
Hey, this has not been good for us, though, this half.
No, it hasn't. No, when they go backwards, they usually get big plays going forwards.
It'll now be first down from the 15-yard line.
That may panic them just a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
It wouldn't panic me, though.
Not even in 8th grade?
No.
Okay. Here's a pitch out to 26.
Get wide. Good job.
Good job.
Good job. Come on.
Kagan. Good job, boys. Nice play by Kagan Fields.
And
Cook was the ball carrier.
And he's not getting up.
He's down. Nope.
On the tackle for the Athenians.
He's not.
Kagan, that's the way we should have been doing it the whole game.
Exactly. Hit him low, and then everybody else kind of.
Although, I think we made an adjustment there with Kagan because he started wider.
Right. Well, that was the exact same play they ran the play before when they got called for the false start. So it looks like 26. Ethan Cook is down, is the injured player for the Hot Dogs.
Even if he wasn't down, injured here, they're going to go to the air.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Now, our defensive backs, they just need to know where the end zone is.
Yes.
And just keep everything in front.
Exactly. Maybe a cramp?
I don't think so.
Frankfort used their timeout.
Let's have a nice hand for 26 Ethan Cook. This young man has played
Yeah, it might be. It might be a cramp.
Yeah. Now, do they have a timeout?
They have a timeout. They could use it and keep him in the game.
Right. So it'll be second and 24 for the Hot Dogs.
You only have 10 out there, then you got to get another player. Taking one guy out. I'm pretty sure they only have 10. I might be wrong.
No, it looks like there's a guy standing over there.
Oh, okay.
You see him over there. They have 10 in the huddle, but
they told him where to play.
Yeah, he's
okay. He came in off the bench.
Yeah, he may not know the play. They didn't put him in the play. McDonald under center, or Michael under center. He'll send 23 in motion.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Oh, Frankfort picked it up. I think Frankfort did get it back. Nice job by Alex Hernandez to turn that play into a big loss, a loss of 15.
It sure looks like Frankfort just they lost their momentum.
Right. When we scored that touchdown, they were
they were done.
Mentally, I think they were done. So you could just kind of tell by the way they defended our 2-point conversion.
Frankfort calls their timeout.
Timeout, Frankfort.
I don't know if that'll bring 26 back into the game or not.
You know, I mean, I would, even if he couldn't do anything, I'm going to bring him back in just because we have to account for him.
Right.
I don't know. I would be tempted to go to Duarte. Our kid's pretty hard-nosed dude.
Right. You have to put the ball in the air here.
Yeah. Either that or, the quarterback actually has pretty good feet.
Right.
He's not going to score on a touchdown from here.
No.
But
you have to get 20 yards here.
Yeah.
You have to get 20 yards here.
Yeah.
To give yourself an opportunity. And I'm sure Coach Morgan's telling his guys, hey, just like you said, nobody behind you, nobody in the end zone,
I hate to bring this up, but daggone 8th grade lost the North Putt game that way last year.
Southmont.
North Putt.
Oh, we lose North Putt game that way last year?
I think so.
Did we?
Yeah.
And we lost to Southmont on the last second.
Did you?
Last second play, too.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we only have one deep. They're in a shotgun. Looks like Crawfordsville's bringing pressure up the middle. Yep. Here's a pass intended for Bryce McDonald. Will fall incomplete at about the 15-yard line. So that'll bring up 4th and 40.
And that will bring up 4th down.
4th and 40 from the 40-yard line. See if Coach Morgan puts them back in the end zone here.
No. I mean, if you didn't do it there, you're not going to do it here.
That's true, no.
Okay, Athenian fans, this is it. 4th down.
The old hook and ladder? You have the hook and ladder in your playbook?
We did last year.
Did you?
Yeah. You're looking for a defensive pass interference.
Yeah, you're looking for something.
Yeah.
26 is back in the game. He's your tailback.
You might just give it to him. Quarterback. That ain't going to work.
Yep. That'll be the ball game. I'm not sure what they were doing there, but he lost another 4 yards.
Yeah.
So your final score from Crawfordsville High School, the Crawfordsville Middle School Athenian 8th grade football team 14 and Frankfort 8. Coach?
Hey, they persevered.
Right, exactly.
Really the defense was on the field a bunch there in the second half until our final drive.
Right.
And we couldn't punch it in there. But hey, they just persevered. Obviously we need to get a little bit better on the penalty side and the turnover side.
Right.
That's the big one.
Yes.
I thought our defense played solid tonight. We played a lot of guys.
We did.
A lot of guys.
We did.
Now, moving forward to next week, we've got to see if we can get Zaire healthy. Ian did a wonderful job.
He did.
Wonderful job filling in.
Yep.
But still, to be full strength and have Zaire back gives us more weapons.
Right.
You know, and try West next week. I'm anxious to see how we play next week.
Yes. Yep.
I'm not going to say we were looking past this game. I don't think these guys are that way, but there's a different level of preparedness when you're going up against somebody like a Tri-West, like the three teams that we lost to last year, Tri-West, Danville, and Lebanon.
Right.
I think mentally our preparedness will be much, much better next week. And it'll just be interesting. For both, we won 2 games tonight.
Right, exactly. Yep.
So, and we did that once last year, right? No,
I don't think we ever did last year.
No, we didn't.
No.
Well,
yeah, we beat Frankfort last year.
Yeah, okay, so it was, okay.
Yep.
So maybe we can do that again sometime this year.
Right.
You know, that's good stuff.
It is. And you know, like you said, we persevered, you know, didn't play our best in the first half. Came out, drove it down the field first drive, you know, put it in the end zone, right? First drive?
No.
No? Okay. But still, you know, you lose your quarterback early. Ian Hensley, you know, like you said, steps in, does a great job. Kind of changes the dynamic of the offense a little bit. But, you know, guys did a great job of adapting to that.
I mentioned this to Gavin Kinney. He made some catches tonight that he never, ever, ever would have made last year. Mm-hmm. So that's a big thing there.
Right, exactly. So Crawfordsville coaching staff got to feel good, like you said, walking off the field with 2 W's tonight. And, you know, hey, big week this week, big preparation for Tri-West coming in on
Wednesday of next week
with a chance to redeem one of the losses that you had last year. So, Coach, have anything else?
Remember that 7th grade game starts at 5:30 next Wednesday, and we'll have it right here, Crawfordsville Athletics YouTube channel. And good win.
Yes, very good win. We'll have 3 games next week.
Yes.
So we'll have the 2 Wednesday, and then we'll have Danville at Crawfordsville on Friday night in the varsity game. So if you see Coach Welliver out, please tell him thank you. He's a very integral part in getting us on the air, and if you can't make it out to the football game, at least being able to watch it and watch your you know, your kids, your grandson, your neighbor, somebody play football, and even for these guys to go back and watch themselves is a big, huge plus. So, Coach, thank you very much for that. So, for Justin Duggar, Coach Rhett Welliver, I'm Scott Smith, saying good night from Crawfordsville High School, where the Crawfordsville 8th grade football team is victorious in a 14-6 overtime win over Frankfort. Have a great evening, and God bless.